Yeah, you know, it was a big difference. It was a big difference. It's funny too that you mentioned that because some people made the comment they want to see me smile more, but this character doesn't have a lot to smile about. But no, so Rosewood it was fun, it was light, witty. This show is just a much more serious tone, and it's a much more challenging role because you have to deal with the emotion of the emotion of the loss. To where Rosewood was a guy who just, he was just so jovial and he's kind of just covering things up. He never had to deal with it. But this show, I have to get deep.
And
It gets deep. It definitely gets deep because we go deeper. There is an episode to where there's flashbacks to moments where she and I both have moments to where it's very, very challenging to deal with. So it gets deeper. Well, so I would say that I can't really say it's a love-hate, but there's a fine line. He resents her, but it's a situation to where in learning to cope with what he's dealing with in order to do his job, he definitely has to deal with her on a level to where he does empathize with her a little bit at times. It's as with when you suffer a grave loss, you have your good days and you have your bad days, and there are going to be days where he has bad days with her. That's one of the challenging aspects of doing a weekly drama, is because not only do we have to prepare for the scenes and the lines, but then have to choreograph the stunts. So sometimes, yeah, I just go probably just get together 30 minutes before we shoot a stunt scene, and I have to choreograph the stunt with the stunt coordinator, and it's very challenging. There's probably just much more of an awareness a global awareness to spies. I mean, I don't know if there are more spy shows, maybe just the spy themes in certain shows, but I definitely think that there's much more of an awareness of spies because of the global attention that has been given probably over the last couple of years. Yeah. So ours it's more of I like to think of it. It's a psychological thriller with a lot of action, a lot of heart, and a lot of emotion. All of those elements are combined. I think that, like I say, we do have a lot of action. We have a lot of heart, a lot of emotion, and it's a character-driven show. Yes, it's definitely because at that point, she was a very high figure in the CIA, and so you don't really know who you can trust and at what point. And at a certain time, you have to take a leap of faith and say, okay, I think I can trust this person. So the show, I can say it's probably going to be a give and take throughout the season. There are going to be things that may appear to bring us closer, and there are going to be things that happen that kind of drive a wedge between us. But it's really based on our characters, and the thing about it is we do both have the overall goal and objective of bringing down Mikhail Tal. I would show it's a fast-paced action psychological thriller with a lot of heart and emotion.